I'll go ahead and call this meeting of PAC to order for February 21st, 2022. We'll start with a roll call. Simply acknowledge that you're here. Councilmember Hawk.
Yes, present.
Councilmember McKim.
Here.
Councilmember Iverson is here as well. All right, let's get to the second item on the agenda, which is the review and approval of electronic attendance policy for PAC meetings. Michelle, would you mind telling us what this is all about?
As we anticipate moving forward with in-person meetings, the PAC group needs to approve electronic attendance, and this allows members to attend electronically, but a quorum has to be present in person. But this also allows staff members to attend virtually as well as the public. So this is just in anticipation of what's ahead in March.
Excellent. That being said, is there a motion, or actually Councilmember Hawk?
Yes, I would like to suggest that since we plan to meet at noon when our staff should already be in the building, that we make it clear that staff needs to be there, as well as any department head that wants to make a presentation for a request. I understand that there are some members of the PAC that might have to be traveling from time to time. And if they would like to be virtually, if we're allowed to do that, that would be my preference, as well as the public could listen in. I'm not so certain that we are required to accept public comment from those that are not in attendance, but that would be up to the majority of however you want to do this. But I would like for us to continue to do it at noon and be able to take care of county business without doing overtime for our staff.
Excellent. All right, is there a motion on this item?
Move we adopt the proposed resolution.
As I mentioned, or at what?
Oh, well, do we want to actually?
I think we have to say whether or not we want staff there in person. I think we have to say.
May I say something?
Michelle.
At this time, and I don't know the arrangements that Auditor Smith has made with Megan Miller. I will be here in person. Megan Miller only works Tuesdays and Thursdays. So just for clarification on that, I'm assuming she'll at some point come back, but I don't know that. So.
Councilmember Hawk.
Right. I really do not see why Michelle could not take the attendance, because that's what's required of the auditor to, and since Michelle is being managed under the auditor's office, I see no reason why we should have Michelle as well as Miss Miller at these meetings.
Okay.
Understood.
That's just my personal opinion, but I just don't see the point in it.
Understood. Councilmember McKim, does that change your motion in any way?
I'm reading the way I'm just reading item number 3 carefully, just to see if that can easily be tweaked to say what Councilmember Hawk was trying to say. Hang on. I mean, I guess the way that that's written, does it really require a change? It says that the president or chair of the governing body has the sole discretion to determine whether or not staff need to be physically present.
Well, and I also read that, which are required, yeah. So I take it that, if that's the way the president chair wants to do it, then I will be here every meeting. So I don't think you need to tweak it.
And that is certainly my intention and desire. Michelle, your experience and knowledge in these issues is very, very valuable. So it would be very nice to have you in person.
Okay,
As your,
as well as petitioners, department heads who are petitioning for,
mhm.
you know, a new new position or something like that.
I agree. Councilmember Hawk, does that satisfy your concerns?
I think that's exactly what I'm saying, you know, and as long as we do it at noon time, we should not be building up extra hours in comp hours or whatever and get our work done. And really allow the public to see that we're back in person and they really want us to do that. And I thank you, Ms. Shell, for saying that you will be there.
Okay, so again, I move we adopt the electronic attendance policy for public meetings.
And have the minutes of our discussion just now added to that to make it clear that's what we intend. So
And
there's
Motion.
no, okay,
A motion has been heard. Is there a second?
I second.
A motion and a second have been made. Are there additional comments from PAC? Seeing none, are there any public comments on this electronic attendance policy for public meetings? Seeing none, Ms. Miller, would you take the roll?
Counselor McKim,
Yes.
Counselor Hawk,
Yes,
Counselor Iverson.
Yes.
Motion passed unanimously.
All right, thank you very much. We'll move on to the next item on our agenda then. PAC member comments. Are there any PAC member comments this afternoon?
I have none.
Seeing none and there's a tow truck arriving soon. Let's move on to adjournment. Thank you all for such an expeditious meeting, and we will see you for our regularly scheduled meeting later in March.
All right, take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, everyone.
thank you.